Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is going to be your general reading for November 2024. I have with me today the Radiant White deck, the La Vida Sibila for clarification should I need, and we'll wrap the reading up with the Heart Oracle Tarot. I don't want to do a lot of talking. I just want to get directly into the reading. And just so you know, if you're interested, my website is up and running. So if you want to buy a tarot card reading, you can go to my website. Click on the link at the top of my. Let me look. Make sure it's there. At where the top of where my channel art is, and you should find my link. Yes, it's already there, and so it's up and running and it's fully operational right now. So let me stop that. Okay, there we go. So we'll get on with the reading right now. I have already recorded this once before, but the sound was messed up. So I have to do it over because I tried everything to make it work. You had a card come out already. The Knight of Swords. So I will put another, let me see. I gotta have my camera cooperate with me. We are gonna put another shuffle and rifle on the deck. Hopefully you can see that. One more rifle. My arm is not working well today. Let's cut the deck. 9 cards down. Here we go. Already we have the Page of Swords. We have the 8 of Coins. My light is not, the color is not right. I think it's broken. And I just ordered a new camera stand, but it didn't come with a light. I thought it did. The Knight of Swords. I think I should maybe move the light back a little bit. I tried everything to change the color of the light, but it won't change. Maybe that will help a little bit. Yeah, I think so. The next card is the Wheel of Fortune. The Hermit. The Star. Last row. The High Priestess. I don't think you can see that really well. It's kind of blurry. The 9 of Wands. And the last card down, the Queen of Swords. So what is under the deck, the whole reading? The 8 of Swords. So there it is. It's still kind of blurry. So pardon my focus on my camera. What do I have? I have 1, 2, 3 swords. 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. A wand and a coins card. So this tells me that whatever is happening, you have more heavily weighted towards the major arcana cards. Those are your spiritual lessons. The swords represent thoughts, beliefs, perceptions, ideas, and communication. The coins represent either something financial, or the doing of something. And wands represent your focus, passion, and determination. I have 3 court cards. That's kind of strange because they go back, like backwards in order, or they start in order. I think this is something that you have been thinking about. You're expecting something or somebody. I have no repeater numbers. If I include the 8, 2 8s, 8 of swords, 8 of pentacles, I'll look that up in a minute. But let's start in the center. We have the Hermit card. It's a 9. And 9s always represent a moment to pause and reflect before you move on to the next level. The Hermit is about meditation, learning, teaching, studying. He represents a moment of stillness in which you have to really focus on what you want to do or where you want to go, what direction you're moving in, and then make a move. I think you are waiting on something. At least you're waiting on the wheels to turn right there. But the Hermit is not only a scholar, he's a teacher as well. You see this holding the lamp up. Inside of the lamp is the star. I don't know if you can see it very well. And right behind him, the next card is a star. It's the same star that he's holding up in the lamp. He holds the lamp up in the dark so that people can come to him and say, what did you learn in your moment of isolation, your moment of meditation, contemplation? You can teach someone else what you learn. So he's not just a teacher, he's a scholar. The cards are read past, present, future, and the interplay of the cards. I think there are definitely messages coming in, and it's coming from the future into the past. So I'm going to read the cards this way for the top row, because that's the way the energy is coming. You have this Knight coming in hard and fast. But Knights only represent the idea that some kind of message comes in and moves the situation along. All Knights do that. But this is something about ideas, perceptions, beliefs, communication. It comes at a time when you are working. Maybe you have been working hard. Or maybe you've just been doing the same thing over and over again. Yeah? Whatever you're doing, it's an 8. And 8s are usually positive in a reading. And they speak to, first thing, it's a karmic number. So that's why they're always positive. And it usually represents financial money. 8s represent money. Okay? The person is literally making money. This could usually applies if you are maybe doing an internship, or you are doing the same thing repetitive over and over again. It can be you selling wares, like you have some kind of stall or shop. And then the message drops down a level and becomes a page. And I find that to be interesting. I don't know why, but It's trying to tell me something. Look, I'm going to stop that and try to refocus the camera. I think it's going to be good. I was saying that I find it odd that maybe this is about the upcoming Mercury retrograde, because the Knight here usually speaks about a Mercury-based message coming in, and then it drops down a level. Normally, it's the first a page, and then the Knight, and then the Queen, and then the King. But this way, I'm reading is the Knight, and then the page. So I find that to be rather interesting. Also, I have 5 figures face backwards, face to the left, to the past. I have the Knight, I have the Page, the Hermit, the Star Lady, and the 9 of Wands. So it's definitely something that will be coming from the future into the past. Or present. It depends on where you are. We have a 10 here. The Wheel of Fortune is a 10. And 10s always speak to a new beginning, end of a cycle. And the Wheel of Fortune says that you must learn how to fix yourself to the wheel, so that when things go bad, you don't have to worry about it. Because as you go up, you go down. That's a circle of life. It's an ebb and flow of life. Over here with the Star card, says that the Star represents hopes, dreams, and wishes, healing. It can say that if you are on a path, to keep following it, because that's the right thing to do. Then I'm going to go down here to Knight, to the it equals, the Star card equals, it's 17. So that's 1 plus 7 equals 8. It's like maybe the same 8. Okay? The same meaning as 8s, as the 8 of coins. But here with the High Priestess, this is another card that has to do with meditation, contemplation. It's a 2, so it always represents some kind of choice, decision, crossroads, options, duality. It says to look within and you will find the answer. So, in other words, use your intuition and focus on the thing that is most important, like the lamp here. You don't have to say anything or do anything. You just have to sit and let the information flow, come from within. Even though this is Aries, I have a Queen of Swords here. So it could be talking about the qualities of this Queen that you may need to adopt at this time. I'll explain that in a minute. Here we have 2 9s. 2 9s typically mean a house move or change of address. But the 9 of Wands talks about, it's like something happened in a hurry, because there are 8 wands behind him. 8 wands speak to fast energy. It actually speaks to Mercury and Sagittarius. And that's coming up here in, I think, November 12th. At least it's going to retrograde to in Sagittarius. I'm trying to get the card to focus. And the card says that you feel as though you have been in a battle, and you may be wounded, tired, but that you have enough energy, focus, and determination to get back into the fight again. I don't know what the fight is about. I think it could be a fight within yourself. I'll explain that in a minute. So we come to the Queen of Swords, and as a profession, she's usually a writer, a lawyer, a counselor. She can be an oral surgeon, a medical surgeon, somebody who uses sharp tools and keen intellect to get the job done. So she can even represent a researcher. As a profession, as character, she usually represents a it says a divorced woman, a bitter woman, but I don't always buy that all divorcees are bitter. It's just that life has sometimes showed you some harsh treatment, and therefore you are able to look people in the eye and tell them exactly what's going on. No fluff, no sugarcoating. Direct and to the point. And I think that kind of fits with Mars energy. This damn camera. I am not gonna redo this a third time. So, over here we have the Eight of Swords. And this card says, whatever the situation in, it was caused by you. That you find yourself in. It was caused by you. It also says, you feel as if you're in an uncomfortable situation and you can't find a way out. But the swords say, that's all in your head. You may not be able to physically move, but your mind is free to think about how you're going to act when it's over. It's an 8. It's not a 9 or a 10. It speaks to the idea that you are worried and have anxiety. And you're fearful. But that you shouldn't be that way. Because if you look at the card, you can take the blindfold off, take the bands around you off, and you will see that you're not in such a bad situation. You can actually walk out of the picture. So this card represents the windmills of your mind. Oh, man. Let me see what I can do about the blurriness. There we go. There we go. And so, it seemed to me at the moment that everything is kind of like the Eight of Swords here, that you are frozen in place. And you have a decision that you have to make. And I think that whatever this message is, it kind of places you in fear of moving, of doing something. But the Knight says the situation is going to change no matter what, because that's his purpose. To help move a situation along. So if you're feeling stuck, there's no need to feel stuck. There are no cups here. So that tells me that it's mostly all mental energy, and it's tossed up between what you either are working on or what you're doing, and how your focus and passion and desire is being moved. It's not. This is saying to me that you maybe are being obstinate about something, but it's only in your mind. Now I have 3 core cards, and I can't look at the core cards, so I'm going to turn them over. And it's hard to find yourself in a situation of your own making, but you can definitely think right and come up with a solution. So what does that leave me? Just the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands as it relates to the 4 major arcana cards. Let me give you 2 8s. I'm going to include this 8 here, but I'm also going to include the breakdown. Let me check on that. Two 8s in a reading can imply there is a slight concern in regards to a new romance, relationship, or partnership. 3 8s tell of anxieties, hassles, obstacles, and delays. But you don't have to wait for anybody to make a decision for you. I think you are feeling a lot of undercurrents. Let's look at the Eight of Pentacles. With the High Priestess is a cautionary warning to remain focused and to not become complacent or careless in regards to business and finances. Things may seem to be going to plan at the moment, but you are to stay vigilant. Whatever this is, I'm going to say about maybe 11 days, you're going to get a message that's going to make you kind of, nervous or feeling as though you have been placed in a position of where you're not comfortable. A Nine of Wands. This says it implies rewards and beneficial gains brought about by past deeds. Hardships and struggles in the past have built resilience and character, and this is now being acknowledged. With this comes a more balanced, mature, and discerning approach to life's problems and issues. Hold on to your belief set and protect your own affairs. You have the knowledge, mindset, and ability to succeed at whatever you set your mind to. Do not allow others to sway you from your path. You are asked to remember where you have been and what you have experienced in life so far. It can indicate, the Nine of Wands, that there could be a suspension of events with you having the advantage at the present time. Your life may seem to be at a standstill. Hold on to your beliefs, stand firm, and know what needs to be done, then do it. You have the strength, knowledge, and ability to see this through to fruition. Perseverance and patience is key. It can also say that there has been a conflict previously, and you are forewarned that there may be more to come ahead of you. That's why you want to be like this, if that's the case. You want to be like the Queen. No bullshit, no nonsense. The card can also indicate obstinacy. I said that. Let's look at the Eight of Swords. It doesn't say anything next to these cards. Let me check on the see what the Hermit is trying to tell me. I think he has some more to say. It infers that you may be about to progress onto a new stage of life, but need first to remove any difficulties from a current situation in order to be able to make positive progress. It implies that you may have recently experienced difficulties that have resulted in loneliness and isolation. You should strive to divest yourself of thoughts of distrust and reservation. The more self-reliant and in control of events that you are, especially during times of worry and crisis, know that help and assistance from others is available if you need. However, it is only through contemplation of oneself that progress can be made. Guidance and assistance are available to you. You must, though, keep in mind that your actions are your responsibility. Use the time wisely to reflect upon your actions. The Wheel of Fortune indicates a new direction, an unexpected change in luck, and asks that you adapt to different circumstances. It may indicate that someone has a fatalistic outlook on life, leaving too much to chance and failing to make decisions. The wheel is spinning in your favor at this time. And I think here with the star card, it just says be patient. Be patient and think about what you're going to do next. I want to see what this Knight of Swords has to say. Because look, I mean, these two cards are supported by this Queen. It's the same suit. So there's definitely some message coming through that concerns you. Some kind of idea. Something that's going to move the situation along. And I think the message arrives just as you're working. It kind of interrupts everything. It can be something that definitely, it's going to be a big change in direction for you. But you must use your intuition and your discernment to make the right decision. Let's look at the Knight of Swords, the meeting. So it's about two people who know either secrets about each other, or it represents meeting face to face with someone. The Speranza. This is a card that says no matter what happens or is happening to you, you should always have hope and faith. Yes. The woman with children. So this doesn't always mean that the woman has children or that she's a mother. It actually speak to having respect for a female woman. But this woman is usually of good character, trustworthy, dependable. That's why she's taking care of the kids. Yeah? So I think it's a message that comes in about perhaps meeting face to face. Something about the Speranza. That's a cup card. It's not the perseverance card. So it's not telling you that the hope card. It depicts situations that are evolving in a positive way. A prayer will be answered. Hopes will be fulfilled, notwithstanding any current chaos, desperation, and turmoil of the present situation. It heralds a period of serenity and tranquility, with good times ahead, and the resolution of a problem that has long tormented you. Suffering is about to end, so hang in there. Suffering is about to end. It can represent sometimes journeys for pleasure, frequent travel, and excursions, but in a business sense, it represents an investment with the intention of buying or having just bought stocks or shares or business transaction that you are hoping will succeed. It does, however, represent a certain amount of emotional attachment to the investment or transaction. Whether it succeeds or not, we don't know. That's going to depend on you. I think it will. I think it's going to, I think you may even move or change of address. So the change of address can be an office move or a location. Whatever it is, don't be fearful of something changing in your life, because this says it's definitely a change of direction. We see it coming here. I don't think this is romance. I think it's something to do with business or work or the way you earn a living. And there's nothing else for me to get out of this. I hope this message helps some of you out there, Aries. Oh, man. Look at that. That was hiding. Your wish coming true. But 3 9s. Let me see what it says about 3 9s. The Hermit is a 9. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Nine of Cups. And cups just represent your emotional quotient, how you feel about something. Three 9s imply good luck and or a surprise windfall. I mean, really. That couldn't have turned out more perfect. So I don't know what it's about, but I suggest that you give it some thought. Really give it some thought when the offer comes. It's not an Ace of Swords. But I think that I get that it's going to be some kind of offer or something like that. Transaction or something like that. Let's pull a card. The 6 of Wands. Believe and succeed. That's a great message. So let's read the meaning. The key words are confidence, achievement, inspiration, and recognition. Faith is powerful and can bring about amazing results. It's important at this time to believe in yourself and your aspirations regarding love. And this can be love of self. Think and act as if all that you desire is inevitable. Your confidence will send a signal to the universe that you are ready to have the perfect relationship with a spouse, partner, parent, sibling, child, or friend. The energies of success are around you. Use them to achieve your dreams. A lighthouse shines its light as a beacon to passing ships to help them navigate the surrounding waters. At this time, you can be a beacon to others. By acting confidently and being victorious, you can inspire your loved ones to reach out for what they desire. Recognize your power to affect people in positive ways and congratulate yourself with this ability and honor the same ability in others. Aries are leaders, even if they don't realize it. It's a cardinal sign, and they like to begin things and do things. And sometimes it can be hard to kind of carry through. Let's get that. Yes. So sometimes it can be very difficult to carry through, especially if you're tired or you're stumped about what comes next. I think if you will concentrate and focus on it and be your brave self, do it with courage and confidence, and you will be successful. This is what the cards are telling me. So that's it. I'm glad I could bring that reading to you.